Hey guys, PrinceofMacedon here, and Total War is celebrating 15 years of all of its greatness and gloriness. So today, ironically, I had the honor of meeting Sean Pertwee. You might not recognize that name, but let me tell you who he was on TV. Nowadays, he plays Alfred, the butler, on the Batman-inspired TV series on Fox called Gotham. Ring any bells? He was also in the mini-epic from, I think, Hallmark, Cleopatra, where he played Brutus. Very cool role for him. Kind of not many lines, but very awesome whenever you see him on screen. And then you had him on the Tudors. He made a little cameo in the first season, I believe. And, he was also in Camelot. He was also on the British television show Ancient Rome, Rise and Fall of an Empire, where he played Julius Caesar. He's been actually in a lot of things, but I'm more into the historical roles that he's been in. And, yeah, as I said, he is a narrator of Medieval 1 Total War. That was made in 2002, but since then, he's been pretty busy, with acting roles. So, yeah, very successful actor. And, I was very happy that he came into Orlando, because I didn't really think I'd ever have the opportunity to meet, you know, a voice actor from the Total War series. So meeting him was like meeting, you know, like any other, top-notch celebrity in my book. But, unfortunately, I was not able to get an interview with him because he does not do interviews. At least not today anyways. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. But yeah, I did get to meet him. He seemed like a very friendly guy. And, yeah, if you guys have ever played Medieval 1 Total War, you know, one of the classic Total War games, basically when you start up the game, he narrates the intro. He says, this is his line in the intro. "This is an age of darkness, a world of fear, power, and death. But a few forged their destiny. Medieval Total War." That's my rendition of it, but let me see, I'll let you see his rendition of it. Let's play this intro.
This is an age of darkness. A world of fear, power, and death. But a few forge their destiny. Medieval Total War.
So yeah, he reads it a little better than I do. Yeah, he's had some Shakespearean training, whereas I just kind of wing everything I do. But yeah, I was gonna ask him some questions. Like, I wrote them all down, but unfortunately he wasn't doing, you know, interviews. But I was gonna ask him, basically, you know, how he got the role as Medieval 1 narrator. Like, did he audition for it or whatever? And, did he know anything about, you know, Total War when he signed on? Because, before that time, there was a Shogun Total War. That's Shogun 1 Total War. I was gonna ask if he knew anything about the series before he signed on to it. And I was gonna ask him, if the game developers, like, if they showed him any gameplay footage, or let him play the game himself, and what he thought of the game. And I was also gonna ask him, you know, what historical figures he would most like to portray on screen. And then finally, I was going to ask him to read some lines from the Total War series, especially his intro from Medieval 1 Total War. But yeah, that was my meeting with Sean Pertwee. I wish I could have interviewed him so that you guys could have met him too through my video. But alas, I was denied the pleasure of an interview. But no worries. Anyways, what are your fondest memories of playing Medieval 1 Total War? Mine definitely was meeting Sean Pertwee, the narrator of Medieval 1 Total War.